Hey, what's happening, guys? Elton McFall here from my casa here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It is another gorgeous day. Not the most beautiful scene you can see here, but hey, if you're really old school like me and you like old apartment buildings, well, there you go. Even though this one looks pretty rickety, doesn't it? But hey, it's some blue skies here, man. We've been on a streak lately of beautiful weather, and damn it, it feels good. When it's always cloudy, it's not just depressing. It affects your mental health. You feel tired. So anyway, regardless of that, I did just finish this painting today. Today's Thursday, the 8th, I think, of February 2024, and I think I'm going to adjust the exposure here because there's this stupid light compensation I'm not crazy about with this Samsung. I really don't like how that looks. It just never looks exactly the way I want it to look, eh? What if I go like this? Man, I really don't like that. It really bothers me. There, that's better. Yeah, that's better. That's pretty good. Not perfect, but anyway. So here in my office, as I call it now, a slash workshop. So anyway, yeah, I started this painting a couple weeks ago, almost, and yeah, 18 by 24 inches. Just like the last painting, who I want to thank Lenny out of New Westminster, BC, for buying that snowblower painting that you probably saw. Very happy to have sold it. I also sold another painting of mine. I think he's a new subscriber. He's from Quebec City. Thanks, Kevin, for buying the Maximum Overdrive Goblin Western Star Truck. That was an awesome painting, 16 by 20. So I made some money on that, and I'm hoping things are going to continue this way. I think I might be doing a painting of his tow truck for him, even though it's a modern Ford. It's all right. It's a flatbed tow truck. I think it's an F550 or F700 or something. Anyway, as you're going to see in a moment, I got the idea to do. Well, I've always loved Impalas, as you know me. I love Impalas. I love all full size cars, especially American cars. And we can get a quick look over here, even though I have no room, at a '63 Impala I made in the '90s, right there. Right. Anyway, kind of a close to the original factory colors, that type of green metallic. Anyway, so whatever. I guess maybe 3 weeks ago, I was relaxing and I was listening to this song suggested to me on YouTube by Santo and Johnny, which was a instrumental duo, a couple of brothers who. There we go. Now we got it, baby. Now we got it. Look at that. So anyway, so this song was suggested to me by these two guys. Their biggest hit was "Sleepwalk," which was an instrumental hit, big hit in 1959 or 60. So anyway, so then they did a cover of the song "And I Love Her" by the Beatles. Da, 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 I give her all my love. That's all I do, which was a big hit. I love that song. As a matter of fact, I found three covers of that song. So there was Santo and Johnny, there was Bob Marley, there was Smokey Robinson. All of them are excellent. So anyway, I'm digging this track for, like, I don't know, listening to it a second or third time, like I said, suggested by YouTube. And okay, yeah, that was a bit dark, eh? Anyway, so I'm looking at this cover, some picture they're using for the video, and I'm like, I love this picture, as you're going to see in a moment. And it's just, it wasn't even part of like an album. Like, as you'll see in the, actually, let's go look at it right now, actually. Let's go look at that right now. I got that all set up. Even that background, there's another story to that there. Let's go take a look at that there. Right here on the old PC, there's Gloria. That's what she does. She's an old cat, gonna be 13 this year. All right, let's see here. We're gonna play the song too. There's my inspiration, baby. Oh, mind you, I might have been half in the bag when I was listening to this for whatever the second or third time. I don't know where this picture comes from. It's not the picture for the album. Look, this was taken sometime. It looks like early mid '70s. You got a '71 to '73 Pontiac, probably a Catalina. There's a Ford Torino back there, '71, '72, '73. Some chick, some sexy broad. I don't know. This looks like some kind of formal affair. Anyway, and I love the lighting. I love this copper type of color on the Impala, which may or may not be the original paint. So, judging by that picture, it looks like that car was probably about, 10 years old. And if I'm not mistaken, this is an Impala SS. I think only the SS had that crest. And yeah, just as you can see, I gave it my own background there. Let me show you that there. I gave it a Montreal background to make it more unique. Yeah, it was fun. It would, by the way, it was really a lot of fun to do a painting of that. That's an American legend. Imagine, in the 60s, Chevrolet sold over 1 million cars. 1 million full-size Chevys every year for years on end. That means the Bel Air, the Impala, the Biscayne. So that means there was probably about, I guess probably a quarter of those cars were Impalas, or a third of them, or half of them anyway, and the rest were Bel Air Biscaynes. And I was gonna go somewhere with this, but I lost my train of thought because this song just like it gets me in the zone. I mean, this song really, just amazing, amazing. I'm telling you. Sometimes I'm so old school. I listen to this stuff. I look at this stuff. I think, man, you know, I'm just like, I was born too late. I was born in the wrong era. Anyway, so let's go look at that picture there. How do I minimize this here? There we go. So then we look at this here. I remembered I had this this picture I took years ago in my archives, and I took this picture here in Montreal off Côte Saint-Luc Road, right across the street from the fire station. I think Fire Station 76, and this is like 7 years ago, I think. And you can already see that picture's got some years because, you know, there's this Pontiac, what is it, G6, and that PT Cruiser there. But I was like, wow, look at that wall. It's so 50s, 60s, you know? And that's how I got the idea to do that with the diamond shapes. That was pretty typical of that time, 50s, 60s design. And of course mine, as you saw, they're much larger. And anyway, now we'll go back to that painting and finalize things here. That might be a bit too dark, eh? Yeah, a little too dark for the beauty. Oh, I just framed this guy here. Is there a light on here? Yeah. Hey, this ad is from 1925, man. French ad. This I'm not sure I'll ever sell. So anyway, so that's a $300 painting right there. And $20 to ship it. Whoa, what happened here? Yeah, $20 to ship it. And if you really want it, you don't want to frame it, I will paint the edges here black, so you can just put it on your wall like that. You know, matter of fact, I should do that right now. I never do that, eh? Let's do that right now. Hang on. Okay. Well, I thought it was fitting to put it on this wall here in the living room because it's with this 59 Impala, which I guess maybe it's been 2 years almost since I framed this picture. I can't believe nobody bought it. It's so cool. It's one of a kind. I took this picture near Havana in 2007. It's made from slide film, not digital. And it was asking 80, and I brought it down to 70 to get it out there. Here's my commuter train painting. So yeah, and there's another thing I forgot to mention was I was proud about this painting, about what I did with it, was the, it looks so much better on the wall like that. Look at that beauty. Is the fact that I tried to make it look like the low sun, like in the picture you just saw in that, for that song. And that means also darkening the rear end here in the back window where the sun is really coming from here. Very cool, very groovy. So whenever I'm not doing orders for people, I'm going to try to always keep a Montreal theme going with my stuff. I'd like to do another street scene sometime soon with the, using 2-3 other old cars and trucks and stuff. And by the way, I love the 6.4 Impala. I love it. But if there's one thing that's awesome about the 63 above all the other years, it's this amazing crease here. Just awesome. And there's actually 2 creases. There's one there and one there. This was typical of the 60s styling, and that cost companies a lot of money to stamp out steel like that. And I read somewhere that just the Chryslers alone, there were a lot of those stampings that went into they were crushed because they were, they were not well stamped, they were defective. So because of those 2 or 3 creases on the whole body panels, doors and all that. So that's it, guys. Now, of course, like I said, if there's something you'd like me to paint for you, by all means, get in touch with me. Leave me a comment, or you can contact me at eltonmcfall@hotmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook as well. And starting price is yeah, 250, 300, depending on what it is. And that's it. Done acrylic by hand, no tracing, by the way. And I thought, by the way, I almost forgot. I thought about, you know, showing myself once again, getting the tripod and showing myself painting. But the thing is, when I do these paintings, I'm so bloody visually impaired. I'm literally like this close. Okay, so it's not obvious. I wish I could do that. I'm not Bob Ross. It's not easy to do that. Yeah, just friggin' yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys. Have a good one. All the best to you. And if it's sunny out there, try to enjoy it as much as you can, eh? Bye-bye.